This video is over Objective 5, Sheet B. Pause the video and see if you can come up with the right answer, and then come back and check with me. First off, on this one, you're going to multiply up top first. So I'm going to take 8 times 2, which is 16. And then when you're multiplying, you add the exponents. So I have x to the 8th power. This is all over 4 x to the 6th. Well, now you're going to take 16 divided by 4, and you get 4. So from that part alone, I can eliminate C and D and go just to these two. Now, when you are dividing, you have to subtract the exponents. So I have x to the 2nd power. So your answer should have been B. Here's the next one. Pause the video and come back and see how you do. On this one, it says if y equals x to the 3rd power, what is equivalent to x to the 12th? Well, let's think about this. Let's go and just draw out 12 x's. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry about the writing. I guess they need to make a mouse for a left-handed person. All right. So it says every 3 x's, it means it's a y. So right here, these 3 x's, this is a y. These 3 x's, this is another y. These 3 x's, this is another y. And here is 3 more x's, and that is the same as saying another y. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 y's. So my answer is J, y to the 4th power. The next one, right here. Pause the video, come back and see how you do. This one says which expression represents the area of a rectangle with sides measuring 2x squared y to the 4th z units and 5xy to the 4th z to the 3. Well, what you're going to do, you know that area is length times width. Oh man, I got the crazy looking one now. Let's see, I'll go back to the thinner one. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to multiply the 2 and the 5, because those I multiply like normal. That is going to be 10. Well, that means these cancel out right here. Next, when you're multiplying, you add the exponents. This is x to the 2nd power, and this is x to the 1st power. So I'm going to get x to the 3rd power. So let's see. Well, actually, this one does not have x to the 3rd power, so it's not D. I could stop there, but let me finish. I've got y to the 4th and y to the 4th. 4 plus 4 is 8. So I have y to the 8th power. And then z to the 1st and z to the 3. So that is z to the 4th power. And that's where our answer C came up with. Next, here's the next problem. Pause the video, come back and see how you do. Okay, we're dividing on these, so that means we subtract our exponents. I've got a's in the top and the bottom. 4 minus 3 is 1, so I've got a. You can write a to the 1st power, but really you're going to find it written as a. Next, I have 2 minus 5, which is b to the negative 3 3rd power. I'm just going to leave this a. Well, let me erase that for a sec. Let's just go with this one up here. And now I've got c, and it doesn't have an exponent, but it means it has a 1. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. All right, well, if you look, none of these choices are up here. Well, when we have a negative exponent, we can rewrite it. And I can leave my a. My a has a positive exponent. I'll leave it up top. I can make these positive by moving these to the bottom, and it's b to the 3rd power, c to the 1st power. My answer is D. The last one, it says the graphs of f of x and g of x are shown on the grid. If f of x is x squared plus 3, what is the equation of g of x? Here's g of x all the way down here. I know it's a minus, so it's not any of these. Even if I wanted to look, start looking at it. I might as well cross these out. So right here, if I go down, it's down at -7. My answer is D.